Greetings from Exam Heist. We have identified important exam questions. Practice these important questions 2-3 times to get 100% success in exam. Subscribe and comment, share PDF in the below comment section to get PDF of these 40 important questions. If you want to access full dump, please visit www.examheist.com. We have 24/7 support available for your doubts and exam queries.
Question 1. A project manager is attempting to establish the proper sequencing in duration of project. Activities. Which of the following would be the most beneficial? Option A. Network diagram. Option B. Ishikawa diagram. Option C. WBS. Option D. Gantt chart. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, network diagram. Question 2. Which of the following are characteristics of a project? Choose 2. Option A. Ongoing. Option B. Temporary. Option C. Start and finish. Option D. Achieving a goal. Option A. Consisting of milestones. Option F. Restricting the budget. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, temporary. Option C, start and finish. Question 3. A company has determined it does not have the in-house capability to perform a project and wants to procure third-party services. Which of the following documents will the company most likely release first? Option A. RFO. Option B. RFI. Option C. RFP. Option D. RFQ. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, RFI. Question 4. The project manager was asked to provide recommendations for the removal of a vendor. A meeting was scheduled with the key stakeholders and the project sponsor to highlight the reasons for this recommendation. Which of the following should the project manager bring to the meeting to support this recommendation? Choose 2. Option A. The issue log to show why the vendor should be replaced. Option B. The team action items to show why the vendor should be replaced. Option C. The scope statement to show why the vendor should be replaced. Option D. A procurement plan to show why the vendor should be replaced. Option A. A change management plan to have the vendor replaced. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. The issue log to show why the vendor should be replaced. Option A. A change management plan to have the vendor replaced. Question 5. A project manager is creating the WBS. In which of the following phases is the project? Option A. Initiation. Option B. Planning. Option C. Execution. Option D. Closing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, planning. Question 6. Which of the following is a characteristics of a matrix organization? Option A. Authority lies solely with the project manager. Option B. Authority is directed by the project architect. Option C. Authority is shared between the project manager and project coordinator. Option D. Authority is shared between functional and project managers. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, authority is shared between functional and project managers. Question 7. A WBS is being developed for a project. Which of the following would be best suited to contribute cost and time estimates for the project? Activities. Option A. Project team members. Option B. Project sponsor. Option C. Project manager. Option D. Project scheduler. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, project team members. Question 8. A project manager is assigned to a project and has not had a handover meeting with the previous project manager. The new project manager is reviewing the % of project completion, schedule progress, and budget constraints. Which of the following documents should the project manager use to obtain this information? Option A. Project schedule. Option B. Balanced scorecard. Option C. Issue log. Option D. Status report. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, status report. Question 9. A stakeholder is unaware of a project status. Which of the following documents should the project manager consult to ensure all stakeholders are notified of project changes? Choose 2. Option A. Status report. Option B. Organizational chart. Option C. RACI matrix. Option D. Meeting minutes. Option A. Communication plan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, status report. Option E, communication plan. Question 10. There are 4 parallel paths on a network diagram. The summary duration of each path is below. A, C, G, 10 weeks A, B, F, 8 weeks D, A, H, 12 weeks D, B, F, 7 weeks. Which of the following tasks are on the critical path? Option A, C, G. Option B, A, B, F. Option C, D, A, H. Option D, B, F. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, D, A, H. Question 11. A project team is comprised of a mix of in-house and virtual team members. When a complex announcement needs to go out to the entire project team, which of the following is the most effective way to communicate it? Option A. Composing a project team email with the details of the announcement is the best method. It gives the project manager the opportunity to explain but not be overcome with questions from the team. Option B. Using text messaging to make the announcement is the best method. It allows the project manager to reach the project team members wherever they are located. Option C. Sending a fax is the best method. It gives the project manager the opportunity to explain the announcement and come up with questions and answers the team may have. Option D. Hosting a web conference meeting is the best method. It gives the project manager the opportunity to explain the announcement and answer any questions from the team. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Hosting a web conference meeting is the best method. It gives the project manager the opportunity to explain the announcement and answer any questions from the team. Question 12. A project requires daily status updates. Which of the following is the most effective method for providing these updates? Option A. Backlog. Option B. Stand up. Option C. Kickoff. Option D. Retrospective. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, stand up. Question 13. A project sponsor and Chief Information Officer (CIO) disagree about how to release the final deliverables to the market. The sponsor wants to do a massive product release, while the CIO wants to be extremely cautious and add more time for testing and defect resolution. The project manager works with both parties and determines the best solution is to roll the product out in a pilot release to see how it tests, and then use customer feedback to determine next steps. Which of the following conflict resolution techniques is the project manager using? Option A. Forcing. Option B. Negotiating. Option C. Compromising. Option D. Avoiding. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, compromising. Question 14. A project manager is justifying a required change with the associated impact on the project. Which of the following is the next step? Option A. Implementation. Option B. Approval. Option C. Validation. Option D. Auditing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, approval. Question 15. The PMO is responsible for. Choose 2. Option A. Managing the project plan, scope, risk, and budget. Option B. Contributing expertise, deliverables, and estimates of costs. Option C. Setting standards and practices for the organization and providing governance. Option D. Outlining consequences of non-performance and coordinating between disparate projects. Option A. Approving funding, developing the project schedule, and gathering high-level requirements. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Setting standards and practices for the organization and providing governance. Option D. Outlining consequences of non-performance and coordinating between disparate projects. Question 16. A critical stakeholder has requested additional status updated beyond the schedule. Which of the following factors most likely needs to be accounted for when communication with this stakeholder? Option A. Confidentiality. Option B. Criticality. Option C. Frequency. Option D. Cultural differences. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Frequency. Question 17. Which of the following activities are associated with the closing phase of a project? Choose 2. Option A. Risk mitigation. Option B. Archiving of project documents. Option C. Tracking of expenditures. Option D. Lessons learned. Option A. Quality assurance. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Archiving of project documents. Option D. Lessons learned. Question 18. Which of the following describes a burn rate? Option A. The rate at which project documents are disposed. Option B. The rate at which project personnel leave the project. Option C. The rate at which the project budget is used. Option D. The rate at which the timeline increases. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. The rate at which the project budget is used. Question 19. The project manager for a TV tower construction project receives notification that a strong storm is expected the following week. Which of the following should the project manager do next? Option A. Evaluate the risk, inform major stakeholders about the problem, and issue a change request immediately. Option B. Evaluate the risk, fill in the issue log, and communicate it according to the communication plan. Option C. Evaluate the risk, develop a mitigation plan, and communicate it according to the communication plan. Option D. Evaluate the risk, reschedule all outdoor tasks for a later time, and inform major stakeholders. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Evaluate the risk, develop a mitigation plan, and communicate it according to the communication plan. Question 20. One deliverable failed during testing, and this has already happened several times. Which of the following tools is most appropriate for the project team to use to determine the cause of a problem? Option A. Run chart. Option B. Fishbone diagram. Option C. Scatter diagram. Option D. Gantt chart. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Fishbone diagram. Question 21. During the initiation phase, a project manager has asked for a document containing the high-level objectives and goals for a project. Which of the following documents would contain these items? Option A. Business case. Option B. Requirements document. Option C. Project timeline. Option D. Task plan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Business case. Question 22. A team lead informs the project manager that the data center will not be accessible when the project needs to be completed. The team lead also indicates that the team member who is assigned to complete the data center project is out on medical leave. Which of the following should a project manager update to document this information? Option A. A list of realized risks. Option B. A list of decomposed activities. Option C. A sequenced list of project tasks. Option D. A document describing agreed upon communication methods. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. A list of realized risks. Question 23. The executive sponsor asks a project manager to summarize the following for a project. 1. Final capital expenditures. 2. Anticipated cost of new employee resources to support the solution. 3. Maintenance estimates. Which of the following information should the project manager provide? Option A. Cost baseline. Option B. Burn rate. Option C. Cost variance report. Option D. Total project cost. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Cost baseline. Question 24. Which of the following defines a group of projects that work together to achieve a common goal? Option A. Product. Option B. Portfolio. Option C. Program. Option D. Project plan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Program. Question 25. A company hires an outside vendor to provide 24/7 support. Which of the following documents would determine the contractual obligations? Option A. PO. Option B. SLA. Option C. LOI. Option D. MA. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. SLA. Question 26. A project manager is managing a project with a hard deadline in 2 weeks. At the current rate of progress, the project will not finish on time. Which of the following techniques is most likely to be used to complete the project on time? Option A. Throttling. Option B. Crashing. Option C. Resource leveling. Option D. Resource smoothing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Crashing. Question 27. A project manager is unsure if the quality of a deliverable from a SME meets specifications. Which of the following is the best way for the project manager to address the issue? Option A. Conduct a face-to-face or telephone meeting with the team member. Option B. Send an email outlining the concerns to the team member. Option C. Send a project team meeting to obtain feedback from everyone. Option D. Post the issue on the wiki page for input from stakeholders. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Conduct a face-to-face or telephone meeting with the team member. Question 28. Which of the following is a key aspect of the Agile project management methodology? Option A. Test-driven. Option B. Daily stand-up meetings. Option C. Short project durations. Option D. Defined list of requirements. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Daily stand-up meetings. Question 29. A carpenter on a project team reports there is insufficient time to accomplish tasks on schedule. Which of the following is the first step the project manager should take? Option A. Assess the risk register's new items. Option B. Review the task start and finish dates. Option C. Obtain additional resources. Option D. Analyze the assigned hours. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Assess the risk register's new items. Question 30. A project manager is managing a transactional project. One of the key team members is having difficulties understanding the client requirements. Which of the following actions would be best for the project manager to take? Option A. Ask the client to provide additional language resources to the team. Option B. Purchase a language translation program. Option C. Hire a translator to help the key team member. Option D. Ask the client to provide requirements in the native language of the team. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Ask the client to provide requirements in the native language of the team. Question 31. After identifying all known tasks, the project manager has started to sequence and set durations. Which of the following describes how the project manager should best determine the initial sequence and durations? Option A. Use milestones identified in the project charter. Option B. Use data based on past knowledge. Option C. Hold a full team workshop to review the complete WBS. Option D. Collaborate with other project managers. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Use milestones identified in the project charter. Question 32. A company has updated the method it uses to initiate projects. The company requires RFPs from 3 vendors, and low and high bids must be rejected to determine the selected vendor. Which of the following terms describe this requirement? Option A. Outsourcing. Option B. Business acquisition. Option C. Business process change. Option D. Internal reorganization. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Business process change. Question 33. A project team is overseeing the installation of a new reptile habitat at the local zoo. During execution, zoo personnel decides to house a different type of reptile that will require a different temperature range than the capacity of the installed system. The modification has been approved. Which of the following constraints are most likely to be affected? Choose 2. Option A. Quality because the existing system is now outside the threshold. Option B. Requirements because this is a change to initial scope. Option C. Cost because replacing the system incurs additional expense. Option D. Schedule because this was an unscheduled task and will impact the timeline. Option A. Stakeholders because they will need to understand the modification and provide buy-in. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Cost because replacing the system incurs additional expense. Option D. Schedule because this was an unscheduled task and will impact the timeline. Question 34. Assuming an iterative approach, which of the following will be conducted at the end of each iteration? Option A. Scrum retrospective. Option B. Kickoff meeting. Option C. Budget baseline. Option D. Risk review. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Scrum retrospective. Question 35. The project manager has noticed a vendor is not performing in accordance with the SLA. Which of the following items should the project manager use to highlight the vendor's areas of poor performance? Option A. Balanced scorecard. Option B. WBS. Option C. Post-project evaluation. Option D. PERT. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Balanced scorecard. Question 36. 2 team members are arguing over 2 different approaches to complete a task. The project manager listens to both sides, determines neither approach will work, and directs the team members to use a third option. This type of conflict resolution is known as option A. Forcing. Option B. Avoiding. Option C. Smoothing. Option D. Compromising. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Forcing. Question 37. Which of the following metrics demonstrates to a project manager if a project is overspending or underspending? Option A. EAC. Option B. BAC. Option C. CPI. Option D. ETC. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. CPI. Question 38. The project sponsor has cut the resources required for project completion. The project manager cannot complete the project without additional resources. Which of the following should the project manager do to obtain the resources? Option A. The project manager should identify and document the reasons for the additional resources in a change request. Option B. The project manager should hire additional resources temporarily to complete the project. Option C. The project manager should terminate the project until additional resources are added to the project. Option D. The project manager should ask the project team members to take on more tasks to complete the project on time. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. The project manager should identify and document the reasons for the additional resources in a change request. Question 39. An organization has multiple projects that are taking place simultaneously. Which of the following should be tasked with ensuring resources are appropriately allocated to projects? Option A. PMO. Option B. Project sponsor. Option C. Project coordinator. Option D. HR. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. PMO. Question 40. When a risk event occurs, which of the following documents is best suited for recording and tracking new items corresponding to the risk? Option A. Issue log. Option B. Risk management plan. Option C. Communications plan. Option D. Risk register. Option A. Status report. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Issue log.